Good afternoon, everybody. This is Smokin Joe's Barbecue and your favorite foods. Today we're going to do some chicken parmesan, and we're going to have a side of spaghetti with it and salad and some Italian bread. I've cut up some chicken already, but I want to show you how I cut these in half. I don't like the thick part of the chicken like this here. I always cut it in half. It seems to be more tender. I mean, if you cut into that and eat it, it's a lot less tender. It is filleting those in half. So here's how I do it. Cut them right in half, like this here, and you nice little fillets, almost like a cutlet, thicker than a cutlet, but they're real nice and tender. Okay, let me show you one more time here. Just take it right in the middle and just back and forth with your knife, right through it, no problem. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're gonna batter some of these up, get these frying. I fry mine, or you can bake them. Here, I want to show you the process on how I do these. I dip them in egg, put them in there. I use Progresso breadcrumbs, the Italian, and they are really, really good. I'll show you how to do a few of these, and we'll get them up frying here. Very simple, just in the egg, out of the egg, in the Italian breadcrumbs. You want to shake them off a little bit. You don't want really, really thick batter on these. It's not going to hurt anything to shake them off. You know what I mean? Unless you like thicker batter, to each his own. I like a little skinnier batter. Very simple to do. And this breadcrumb is very, very good. It's seasoned with just about everything you really need. You don't really need anything else different than these. I've been using this for years. That's why I say that that's my favorite. You can use whatever you want to do. You can make up your own crackers or whatever you want to do. Your own seasonings. Okay. Let's do one more here, and then we're going to stick them in the pan and start frying them. Okay, down to the frying pan. Okay. Now what I do on these, I don't cook them up. I don't cook them all the way. I cook them where they're just lightly brown coated. You don't want to cook them all the way because you want the rest of the chicken to cook in your oven. And we'll be showing you that later on after these get going. Let's get these get going here, and I'll show you exactly what I mean as far as the texture of the brown before we pull these. I'll be right back with you in just a second. We're back. We're going to turn these chickens. Now you see what I mean about just a little bit golden brown? You don't want to overcook them in here. That's just about perfect right there. I'll let this one go a little bit longer right here. And while these are flipped and turned right here, I want to show you something else we're going to do tonight. We're going to use some Hunt's tomato sauce. I normally do my own, but I found in Walmart that these tomato sauce called Hunt's, the garlic and herb, and traditional. Folks, I tell you what, it's very hard to make homemade tomato sauce as good as this. It's really outstanding and good. I used 4 cans tonight. I also made enough for our spaghetti. We're gonna put some spaghetti underneath your chicken, and we like sauce on our spaghetti. And we're gonna use this pan right here. We're gonna use this pan right here for our chicken, and I'll show you how to do that in a little few minutes. But right now, we'll be back with you just in a few minutes after we get these cooked, and I'll show you the process. Chicken's done now. This is the first batch we cooked right here. See the golden brown right here? That's how you want to cook it, because you're going to cook the rest of it at 350 for 40 minutes in the oven. So that's about the look you want to have. You don't want to overcook it. Like I said before, you're going to toughen it up. It'll be too tough when you cook it 350 for 40 minutes. Here's our second batch we got on here. Okay, let me show you the process I do now as far as getting my chicken done. Basically, it's very, very easy. You take tomato sauce, and you layer the bottom of your pan. You don't have to have it real deep, you know, just 1/8 of an inch away. You just want to cover the pan. You don't want the chicken go right on the pan and burn the bottom of the chicken. So that's why I layer that out. About that much right there. Okay, we got to keep some for the next batch on top of the chicken, also our spaghetti. Okay, we'll put the chicken on right now. Just layer them in there right on top of the sauce. Very simple. Okay, last little batch of them. And we'll switch these two out a little on the end here. Okay, one more little skinny one to get in here. Okay, that worked out perfect. Okay, the next thing I do is I take Parmesan Romano. It's a 4-season cheese, and I cheese them. Very easy though. You don't want to put very much cheese on them. Just sprinkle, like, you know, however you want to do it. If you like it real strong, you can put more. This stuff tends to be about a mediocre in taste. I'll show you how I do mine here. A little bit more here. Okay, that does that. Now, we use some mozzarella cheese. I use the Great Value brand at Walmart, but it's really, really good. It's low moisture, part skim milk. It's very, very tasty. And we're just going to cover our Parmesan. There again, you can use as much as you want or as little as you want. We like a lot of cheese with our Parmesan. In fact, I'll tell you what I better do first. I better get a little more tomato sauce on top of that chicken. Gonna have the ball game here. Just a little bit. I usually don't put too much more. Okay, now we're gonna sauce her up. Put some cheese on here. Like I said, a little or as much as you want to. Doesn't matter. I know my granddaughter, my wife, my daughter coming over for dinner tonight. I know how they like this cheese. It's really, really good. I guess the more cheese, the better. Okay, folks. That's what it looks like before it goes into the oven. And we put it in the oven for about 40 minutes, anywhere from a half hour to 40 minutes on 350 Fahrenheit. And then we'll come back with you in a few minutes and I'm gonna show you how I do my Italian bread. And when we pull this, we'll take these off and plate it with our salad. We'll be right back with you in a little bit. Okay, folks, we plated up our chicken Parmesan. It's already just pulled everything out of the oven, piping hot. There's the whole pan of the chicken parm. See the color of it? You might want to go a little darker. It's up to you all. That's about where we like it right there. And so that's it right there. Okay. Let's give this a little taste. Let's do this little taste test here. See what we got going here. I'm gonna try it without a knife. Let's see how tender this is without a knife. Oh my Lord! Get a little shot of that honey right there. How tender that is. That's cut with a fork, folks. That's cooked very well. Okay, a little taste test here. It's hot, first of all. Whew. That's so tender, folks. You're gonna really enjoy this recipe. It's so simple to make. Okay, and I've got a salad to go with it here and our bread. Okay, I like to give a shout out to Troy Cooks. He's a star on YouTube. He's really helped me a lot. He's been a nice person to me. He's a very easygoing fella. And James from Aim and Claim and Smokers, he's another nice fella. And by the way, James, nice live chat the other night. I thoroughly enjoyed it. And those guys are stars. But I think the upcoming star is going to be Phil and Florence. I think Phil's got the pizzazz out there to be a great cook. He's funny, he's witty. You need to check all these guys out. They're my favorite video guys. They really know what they're doing, and they're funny, and they're real nice people to deal with. And I wanted to thank you all for watching my video today. If you liked the video, I would appreciate it if you'd give me a thumbs up and subscribe to me. It doesn't cost any money to subscribe. I appreciate and if you subscribe to me, it really would help me a lot. And I really appreciate you fellow people for behind me, the ones that help me out a lot. And also in the comment section, write down write down what you think of the video. If I did good or bad, let me know. Either way, I don't care. I like to hear some comments back. And I think the girls are getting very hungry, so maybe we better go eat. And if you ain't grilling, you ain't chilling.